Hey and welcome to another Minecraft video. Today I'm here to talk about the new Minecraft 1.17 update. Yes, it will be a caves and cliffs update. Finally, the community has waited a long time and all the information that I'm talking about today was shown in the Minecraft Live 2020 event, which happened yesterday. And in case you missed it, here is a small summary of all the details for the next cave and cliff update. All the new mobs, all the new blocks, all the new biomes, and so on. If you'd like to stay informed about all the new updates, I'm thinking about making regular videos about all the new updates, and I will showcase the snapshots and so on. So if you don't want to miss them as well, please subscribe to the YouTube channel, as it will help you a lot and me as well. Thanks, it's very helpful. And let's start with the video on all new features now. In the next update, 1.17, there will be cave biomes added. And the first cave biome is the Lush Cave. And you can find it on the surface. There's an entrance to it next to an azalea tree. It has blossoms in its leaves. And when you enter the Lush Cave, you can find a huge vegetation. There are mossy layers on the rocks. There are vines hanging down. There are even new berries on special vine plants that are glowing in the dark, so it's a new light source. And you can also eat these berries, of course. There are small little miniature trees, and there are also plants hanging from the ceiling, spore blossoms that emit particles and so on. There are also new drip leaf plants, and they will grow very high, just like kelp, and you can step on them. They don't need to be in the water, they can also be planted on the surface, and you can jump on the huge leaves, and if you stand a while on them, they will start to tilt a little bit, and if you stand on them too long, you will fall down, just like we can see here. And the next thing, the caves, the world generation will also be improved. There's a huge update. The caves will be much bigger. The ceilings will be much higher. You can find underwater caves that are naturally generated, not just in the ocean, but everywhere. And it's so much space in there. It's unbelievable. It's even so much space you can fly with an elytra under the surface. Huge underwater lakes, waterfalls coming down from the ceiling. It's even so big you need a boat to travel. You can also ride with the boat down these waterfalls to quickly explore more of the caves. There's also another new cave biome. It's called the Dripstone Caves. And there are a lot of stalactites and stalagmites. They are also pretty dangerous. From the stalactites you can collect water, it's dripping off of there, but the stalactites itself can also fall down. It can hurt entities and also the player, of course, you will get damage. And also on the stalagmites, they are very spiky. If a mob falls down on them, it will die, as seen here. And now we are coming to a very interesting part. Another new block or item, the Skulk growth, that works like a vibration sensor. And if you place a block next to it, this will register as vibration and emit a redstone signal. It does not have to be a block. It can also be a piston retracting so that you can make a clock. It can also be a projectile. You can throw in snowball next to it, you can shoot an arrow, and you can place a block between the vibration and the sensor, and it won't register the vibration. You can silence the vibration for the sensor, and this is a very interesting way to make wireless redstone, as they can be connected like this. You can see it here in the video, and the signal can be transported diagonally up into the air with no physical connection between it. Then there's another new biome, very, very deep in the world, the deep dark biome, and there's a new mob waiting for us, the Warden. As you can see here, these Skulk sensors or Skulk growths are growing or generating here, and if you place a torch next to it, it will register the vibration. You will see in a moment again. And they will also have an animation if they sense something. And there are some new blocks, candles. not sure how to craft them yet, but it's another light source that makes a lot of things more atmospheric. There's also some darkening effect here in this biome. And now we're coming to the next mob, the Warden. It's very interesting. Maybe this darkness is a signal that the Warden is nearby. And there it comes. You can distract the Warden. It's basically a living sensor, a living vibration sensor. It's naturally blind. It can't see you, but it can sense your vibrations. So you can distract it with a snowball. It will catch it, and then you can make your escape. Unless you're not careful enough, and it will sense you and it will come after you. It's very slow at the beginning, and then you can attack it a little bit, and then it has some kind of animation, some kind of rage animation, and it will go for a sprint. It will be very fast, much like the player walking speed, or even faster, and it's also very, very strong. This player here has a full netherite armor, and he gets 6.5 damage of hearts of damage, and the player will be annihilated in only 2 hits with a full netherite armor. That's absolutely interesting. Next, not just the caves will be updated, but also the mountains, and there will be goats. The goats can jump very high, and they are also interesting as they can push other entities off the cliff. And they will go for a sprint and they will kick you off. And the mountains itself, they will be much higher than before and much spikier. There's also another mob coming into the game, and this happened during the Minecraft Live 2020 event. The community could choose between 3 different mobs to vote into the game. The first one was the Moo Bloom, and the second one was the Axolotl, and the third one was the Glow Squid. The Moo Bloom has some sort of interacting with bees. The Axolotl was able to create flying icicles that he will throw onto the player, and the Glow Squid has some kind of special ability to hypnotize the players or something, and there's not much information about all these new mobs and abilities, but I have some information about some other update content. We will be able to find Amethyst Geodes. These are some special crystals that you can find underground. They are pretty rare. They are special purple blocks where these crystals can grow on, and they can be harvested. You will get some shards, and you can use these shards to craft a new item. You will be able to craft a telescope. It's basically like an Optifine zoom, and you have to use this item with your hand, and you will be able to look a bit further away. Next, there's a new ore in Minecraft, a new metal ore, and this is finally copper. You can find it underground, like the other ores as well, and you can make blocks out of it, copper blocks, stairs, slabs, and so on, to create buildings that age over time. These copper blocks will oxidize, and as you can see here in the time lapse, they will change their color from day to day. It's not very fast, it will take a long while, but you can see the age of a Minecraft world when you join it, and depending on the state of the copper blocks, for example. Next new item that you can also craft with copper is the lightning rod. You can avoid lightning strikes that might burn down your house as a natural catastrophe, and these lightning rods will channel all the lightning that is coming onto them, and the building is safe again. Next, the inventory of the player is way too small. There will be bundles introduced. They are basically like backpacks, not quite exactly. As you can see, you can put 64 items into these bundles, and these bundles will be full. So they use the same space as a stack of items basically. But the advantage is if you have multiple items from different sorts, maybe a few different kinds of flowers, and in total number it's less than 64 items. You can all put them inside and you will save inventory space. It's very interesting. But you can always just put one stack of items into one bundle. Next, there's a new Minecraft mechanic, a new Minecraft system that will be introduced. That is called Archaeological Excavations. You need to grab your brush and find these rare, or maybe you will find these brushes on these rare excavation sites. You have to find an excavation site first, and then you can carefully use these brushes to brush the gravel away to find some rare or archaeological items. There's not always something in the gravel. But if you are lucky, you can find, for example, a diamond block. But you have to be careful. If you're moving too fast, you can also destroy the valuable archaeological item. Another thing that you can find are shards, ceramic shards. And they have different patterns on it, and you can use them later. I will show you in a moment. But you can also brush dirt away, not just gravel. Dirt is also a block that can be brushed. And as you can see here, there's another clay or ceramic shard. And there's a reason why I said clay. We'll see also in a moment. Here's another block that you can find, the emerald block, a full emerald block laying in the dirt, and that's very strange. You can collect all of these items and reorganize them, and you can make your own clay pots or ceramic pots out of it. They have special colors, special patterns on them, these shards, and there is, as you can see in a moment, a clay pot standing over a fireplace, and you can use these ceramic shards and decorate your own clay pot with right click. Just click on the pots where you want the shard to be on, and if you finished your clay pot that you want to fire and make the final product, you need a flint and steel and put fire below it, and after a while, take a small while, these clay pots or ceramic pots will be finished and you have some more decorational items. Not sure what to put inside. Maybe it works like a chest. Maybe it has a smaller inventory. But this is the finished product. Next new mob, or the last new mob, the big announcement, we will be able to find axolotls. Axolotls are living in the Lush Caves, and they are the cutest predator that you can find. A predator, I will tell you in a second why. They are coming in different colors, pink, white, yellow, as far as I can see. You can pick them up with a water bucket. Just right click them like normal fish. You can transport these little axolotls. Here's a small concept art. And you will also be able to set them free, maybe in the ocean. They will follow you just as pets, and I would call them underwater dogs, as everything that you attack, the axolotls will attack as well, and they are the natural enemy of the guardians. If the axolotl gets damaged, it will play dead and has time to regenerate then. That's a wonderful new system. Here's some more pictures of the warden and the axolotl as well. A cuteness scale. The warden is not that cute at all. But also, new big announcement, the winner is the glow squid. That was, the community voted for the glow squid. This was the overview of the new Minecraft 1.17 cave update so far. What do you think about it? Is it great? Is it what you expected? Is it even better than what you expected? It was a big surprise. We finally get new caves and the mountains were revamped. We will see how it turns out. There will be snapshots coming out. Maybe I will show them on this channel as well. For more new content, if there's anything new, please keep in touch or stay in touch with my YouTube channel, as I will post more videos about it and you will stay informed. Thanks for watching. That's it for the Minecraft 1.17 news so far, and I will see you in the next video.